Oh, it's on that plate. They had this. They had that. Oh, here. Take all that. So, what makes boxing sense? Everybody was talking about the fights that everybody want to see. Well, we got to stop thinking about what makes sense to us. And we got to start thinking about, well, what's for to make boxing sense to these guys for these to make these fights happen? Because at the end of the day, the excuses they keep giving us is, oh, it's business, it's a business. What's up, Nick? What's up, Zach? It's business, 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 business. That's all I'm hearing. So basically, y'all saying that the Errol Spence Danny Garcia fight makes more business sense than Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. Okay. So the narrative that y'all running with now is y'all want champions to dummy down to fight contenders in order to fight another champion. That's the gimmick y'all running now. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. I had to make breakfast. That's why it took me a few extra minutes. I had to make breakfast for my kids and stuff and everything, get everybody situated and stuff. And I got to give me another cup of coffee. But yeah. So that's the narrative. What's up, Memo? That's the narrative we pushing now. So Terrence Crawford, in order to get a fight with Errol Spence, he got to fight Sean Porter. And the excuse y'all running with now is because they saying they ain't tripping on fighting each other because they friends. And then y'all saying, well, Errol Spence and Sean Porter was friends and they fought. That's what y'all rolling with. If y'all look at the Sean Porter Max Kellerman interview, there was nothing in that interview that said Sean Porter really want to fight Terrence Crawford. And I'm not saying like because he's scared to fight him. I ain't saying that at all. I ain't saying that Terrence Crawford scared to fight Sean. I ain't saying Sean scared to fight Terrence. I ain't even saying Errol scared to fight. I ain't even on that. What's up, Hybrid? For sure, will do. What's up, Martin? That fight is not. They're not making that fight. That fight don't make. What's up, Rube? What's up, Rube? You finally came in. You finally caught one. What's up, Rube? What's up, Rube? I got my ladies in there. Awesome. What's up, Rube? Rube fuck with me on YouTube, and she fuck with me on Instagram. What's up, Notorious? What's up, man? What's going on, man? We gonna get live. Let's talk boxing, bro. Let's talk this boxing talk, bro. I haven't watched no Deontay Wilder interviews or nothing, but I'm hearing all this foolery about Wilder saying that Anthony Joshua ain't made for this, he ain't built for this, and all that. I'm hearing how he trying to push this Ruiz shit. I'm hearing how if Terrence Crawford don't fight Sean Porter, then he ain't worthy of fighting Errol Spence. Like, what's up with y'all trying to dummy down fighters? What's up with that? This the dummy down generation now? And I already said just last night, this finna be the upset era. This finna be the era of upsets. Because everybody is ducking the major fights to fight lower oppositions. And I got a funny feeling that somebody is going to make a mistake and get their head bust. Big up to the UK. Let's talk boxing, Notorious. Let's talk boxing, Kenneth. We got my boy Kenneth Gordon in the building. Let's talk boxing, Kenneth. Come on, KG. Let's talk boxing. Boxing Talk 103, bro. We talking all things boxing, bro. Politics, women's boxing, all that. Let's talk boxing. Let's talk it. Who's the best welterweight? In my opinion, is Terrence Crawford. He's the best welterweight right now. Next to him, I would have to say Manny Pacquiao. Because Manny Pacquiao is more accomplished than all the rest of them. Who you got best pound for pound? Canelo Alvarez, Terrence Crawford, Lomachenko, Alexander Usyk. Triple G fought life and death with Darenchenko. He went life and death with him. Triple G he can't beat Jamal. He not gonna beat Jamal. Say that right now. Triple G cannot beat Jamal Charlo. Jamal Charlo hit too hard, bro. Jamal Charlo hit too hard, bro. And Triple G will stand there and try to wing and ding with Jamal Charlo, and bruh, Charlo gonna catch him. Just like I think Jamal Charlo is gonna catch Triple G just like he called Julian J. Rock Williams. I think he will too now. Cause you gotta think, Triple G getting older by the day. And he fighting better opposition or tougher opposition, and he not looking that good. He not looking good like that. He's not dominating these fights. He's starting to feel his age. He's starting to look his age. All the shit. Yes, I do think Jamal will get Golovkin. Only reason why I'm saying that, Notorious, is because Golovkin get hit too much. And Jamal Charlo got popped. And thank you, Rube. He went to the hospital right after he fought Darenchenko. If he went to the hospital after a Darenchenko fight, and Darenchenko face-wise looked like he took the worst of the beating, what you think Jamal Charlo gonna do? Jamal Charlo, bro, he's a hitter, bro. He a hitter. He a hitter. He get in there, bro. He got popped, bro. I might like him all like that, but I get the man props. He got popped. And that'll be a good test for Jamal. Because Jamal will be fighting somebody who was another puncher too. And then that will be a true test of his chin. When he fought Korobov, you know what I'm saying? Korobov was hitting him with some good shots, but he didn't stop Jamal. Like, he didn't stumble Jamal. He didn't stop Jamal from coming forward. He was catching him with some hot shit, but he wasn't stopping Jamal. I think Triple G, that'll be the difference with it when that fight. Because Triple G got the ring IQ and the ring generalship and the punching ability to where he could probably stop Jamal from coming forward as much. I think he would win. At first, see, that's the thing. Everybody was like, well, he's ducking Jamal. He's ducking Jamal. Bro, he didn't even give a damn about Jamal at first. I think when he relinquished the belt, I think that was a form of a duck. Because he could have fought Jamal and got him out of there and been done with the shit. If he that much better than Jamal. Well, I'm going to go with Jermell in the Harrison rematch because I think Jermell was going to come in more prepared. And if you saw the first fight, when Jermell did let his hands go and put that pressure on Harrison, he hurt Harrison. He hurt him a couple times to where Harrison had to backpedal and stay on the back foot and keep on the end of his jab. And if Harrison didn't fight that fight, it's obvious Jermell won that fight. If he wouldn't have fought, if Harrison didn't fight the fight that he fought. But I think Jermell is gonna be better prepared for that in the next fight. And I just think he just gonna take it to him. And he gonna get him out of there. Because the Charlos do not want their fights to go 12 rounds. They not 12-round fighters. Even if they fight in 12-round fights, they not 12-round fighters. They not 12-round fighters. I'll tell you that right now. I want to see him fight Lubin. Who y'all think gonna win, Triple G or Erickson Lubin? If Erickson Lubin move up to 60, because he fight at 54. But if Erickson Lubin moved up to 160, you think Triple G could beat him? I'm going with Lubin. Lubin got more movement. Lubin got more movement. Lubin got more boxing ability. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going with Lubin. Now, and I would say on experience, but Lubin been knocked out. Ain't no experience like being knocked out. So I mean, going through that, being cautious about I think he'll fight a smart fight with Triple G. He'll fight a smart fight, a smart strategic fight with Triple G. And I think I would edge out the win for Lubin. No, he's not going to rematch Lubin because now Lubin actually has the potential more so to beat him. because Lubin got better. And then when he got with Cunningham, he just made him even more better. So, bro, I ain't never thought that highly of Triple G. Never. I said that the Charlos Triple G after I saw the first Canelo fight, when I saw the punishment he took from that fight. And I'm like, dude, like, you can't fight dudes like the Charlos and take punishment like that. You're not going, them fights, you ain't going to win. You going to get dropped. You're going to get knocked out. You cannot fight them fights. You cannot continuously fight fights, blocking punches with your face. We know the Jared Hurd. That's the Jared Hurd rule. You cannot win fighting fights, blocking punches with your face and think you're going to get the W. I don't care how hard you hit. I don't care how fast. Like, Devin Haney said some fuck shit too when they asked him. Well, he just bust out and said the shit. They was talking about him and Terrence Crawford, and he gonna say, I'm faster than Crawford. You being faster than Crawford don't mean shit. You could be faster than Crawford. You could be stronger than Crawford. Crawford could be faster and stronger than you. That don't mean shit. If your skills ain't up to par, bro, it don't matter how fast you are, how strong you are. That shit don't matter. Floyd Mayweather proved that skills pay the bills. Skills beats timing, beats speed, all the shit. Sinchai is a Muay Thai fighter. He constantly fighting dudes that's twice his size and he whooping them dudes. Why? Because his skill set is so high. Dudes are faster than him. Dudes are stronger than him. And he making them look like fools, like amateurs. Stop banking on somebody because they fast and because they hit hard. You have to have more than power and speed to be successful in boxing. You have to have ring IQ. You have to have good ring generalship. You have to know how to place your punches, where to place your punches, when to punch, when not to punch. You know what I'm saying? When to take the risk to go in. You have to know all them things. It's not about just, oh, I hit hard. Oh, I'm fast. Fuck out of here. I'm fast. I hit hard, but guess what? I got skills too, because I can't always bank on that. Heart will get you a long way too. Tell him, Memo. Heart will get you a long way. Tough, grit, like. What's up, Andrew? Andrew took us world in the pudding. You all right, bro? How life treating you, bro? We don't air out, but how you feeling, bro? How you feeling? You was the last time I talked to you, you was a little under the weather. How you feeling, bro? Big Baby just want clout. He want attention. Big Baby want clout. He want attention. He want everybody to look at him. That's what Big Baby is on. Big Baby just trying to get attention. He need to go back to fighting Glory. Because you wasn't talking that shit when you was fighting Glory. Because kickboxers fight everybody. Ain't no ducking in kickboxing. That's why he boxing. Because you can talk shit and avoid motherfuckers. In kickboxing, ain't none of that. I think so, too. I think Big Baby should fight Chisora. He should fight somebody like Chisora, Parker, Povetkin. Like, Big Baby shouldn't fight no cab drivers. You talking all that noise. Of course he gonna demand more money. Big Baby Miller shouldn't even be boxing, bro. Shout out to the UK. Like, Big Baby shouldn't even be boxing, bro. They should have been to revoked his license, all that. Yeah, like, how you gonna demand more money? I'm gonna piss dirty, and then after I piss dirty, I'm gonna get suspended, and then I'm gonna come back and say, yeah, pay me more money. What's up, 80s, baby? 6 months suspension. They should have put him on at least a whole year suspension, if not 2. He should have got a whole year suspension off his career. You feel me? Because of one year in off your career in boxing. So you get a whole year, or maybe like a year and some change, or 2 years off your career in boxing. And ain't Big Baby Miller, what, 30? Ain't he like 30 years old? So yeah, you take them 2 years away, he ain't fighting nothing. I bet you he gonna shut the hell up then. He ain't gonna be talking about, I want more money, I want more money. You ain't been boxing for 2 years. Why? Ain't nobody been thinking about you. Big Baby Miller trying to stay relevant. Because he want people to pay to see him fight. Ain't nobody finna pay to see you fight. They all want that AJ money. That's what's up, Drew. That's what's up. I just went grocery shopping yesterday. That's why I'm cooking breakfast today. Making coffee and shit. Bro, ain't none of them finna get that AJ money, bro. Nobody. Then you got people wanting to be the next Floyd Mayweather, and then you gonna have people wanting to be the next AJ, bro. Or the next Canelo. Do you know the body of work these dudes did before they became what they became, bro? Anthony Johnson was just in the right place at the right time with the right people, bro. For sure, bro. She's at your granny house sleeping. She got school.
Today?
Yeah. Monday and Wednesday. That wasn't Tiafimo, bro. I saw that. That wasn't Tiafimo. That was some other dude. But Gervonta sparring me, he got better. He got better, so that means he training, but he not in shape. But he got better, though. He got better. He got good head movement. But the thing is, look who he's sparring, bro. Look who he's sparring. He not sparring nobody that's going to make him better, bro. He not. And the thing is about head movement, what people don't realize is that, and that's not taking nothing away from him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't taking nothing away from him because he did look good in his sparring session. But the dudes he was sparring didn't know what to do when he started moving his head. They didn't know what to do. He was getting low, and they was still standing there tall with him. It was like they didn't know what to do with him. Every time he would slip, move, break down, he'd be super low. And I'm sitting there watching, and I'm like, why don't y'all get low with him? Get low with him. You. That's where ring IQ come in. I know if I jab him, he's slipping or he break it down and he getting low. So when he slip and get down and get low, I'm gonna get low, stay there with him, and I'm gonna jab him from that distance. I'm gonna jab him, cross him, and punch from that angle, from that position, because he only could go so low. He only could go so low, and if I go down with him and I go low and I punch, he gonna come up. But you don't come up. You might come up a little bit, but you stay right there because he gonna have to go down. Set him up. People don't know how to set punches up, man. People don't know how to set punches up, man. If dudes didn't know what to do with Tank, bro. And I'm not sitting there saying like I'll just run through Tank or whatever. I'm not saying no shit like that. I'm just saying I know because I'm a fighter that move his head when I'm boxing. I got good head movement too. So what I'm saying is when somebody who move their head like that, that's already got a lower center of gravity, when they get low, you get low with them. You don't let them do all that shit and be hella low and all cute and shit. You don't do that. What's up, for real? I call you for real because you're the truth.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, get low with him. Because if you stand there and try to just punch on him and doing all that, bro, he going to make you look foolish. Gonna make you look foolish. It's because Gervonta want to fight. Gervonta been calling out for Lomachenko, but Floyd is talking about how he got to wait and Loma need that fight now and blah, 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 blah. And these dudes got over 20 fights. Now, one thing I don't agree with, if Gervonta is not a prospect and he got over 20 fights, then why is Jaron Enos a prospect and he got more fights than, or just as many fights as Tank Davis? If not, and he also got just as many fights as Errol Spence, and they calling him a prospect. Errol Spence got 25 fights. Jaron Enos got 24 fights, and yet still he a prospect? March or April next year. I'll hopefully get the fight at the Santa Clara Expo. Because they want him to be a star, bro. They don't care about him being the best boxer, bro. It's not about that. It's about being famous, having a celebrity type of prestige about yourself, to where like you're meeting the Jerry Joneses and the Donald Trumps and the Bill Gates. You're famous. The Warren Buffetts. What's up, Cat? You're around these type of people. You're not just a run of the mill boxer. Oh yeah, you box, and it's like, oh, okay, that's what's up. But don't nobody know you, because I ain't even gonna lie. Like when I was coming up, it was a lot of people that were box that was known boxers, and a lot of everyday people didn't know who they was. Like they could walk down the street and wouldn't nobody know who they was. But a regular casual boxing fan or a hardcore boxing fan would know. But they don't care about the body of work. It don't matter if your body of work is weak. If you got Will Smith and Donald Trump and the executive at ESPN or executive at Showtime, and they know you and they taking pictures with you and they got you on their Instagram or their Twitter, it don't matter if your body of work is shit. It don't matter. I mean, it mattered to me. It matters to a lot of y'all, but to the known public, it don't matter. It don't matter. Yeah, like they like how they doing Crawford, saying how Crawford need more clout, he need more attention, he need to sell out these venues, and it's like, since when did that become an excuse to not fight somebody? Like, this is what I'm saying. That would work on Sean Porter now or Danny Garcia now. That would work on them because they don't have a belt. You could pull that, oh, Danny Garcia calling me out, well, he ain't got no belt, he don't sell out venues, he don't do this, he don't do that, blah, 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 blah. Okay, you can run that excuse on Danny, but how you gonna run that excuse on another champion? Oh, he don't sell out venues, he don't do this, he don't do that, but I want to be undisputed though. Well, in order for you to be undisputed, you gotta fight me. In order for you to be undisputed, you have to fight me. Ain't no getting around it. Ain't no way around it. No getting out of that. If you want to be undisputed like you saying you do, because a lot of y'all PBC first say y'all want to be undisputed. Say y'all want to be one face, one name, all that. But then when the opportunity is presented to you to do that, now all of a sudden, oh, this person got to do this. This person got to do this. I need to know how much money they making. All the shit. It has to happen. If Spence wants to be undisputed and if Bud wants to be undisputed in two different divisions, they have to fight each other. They have to fight each other. If what they're saying their goal is in boxing, if that's true, they have to fight each other. Ain't no getting around that. Like, I think the dumbest thing in the world is when they say that Terrence Crawford got to fight Sean Porter to even be in a conversation to fight Errol. Why? If I'm the champ, right? If I'm the champ, why do I have to fight a so-called contender or a contender to fight you? I'm the champ. I'm not another contender. That's what they used to do to contenders back in the day. Oh man, the hungry, tough contenders. If the champion wasn't ready to fight him or he was trying to duck him, this is what the champ would do. He would put all these obstacles in front of him. Basically, he would do what Wilder is doing to Dillian White. What Wilder is doing to Dillian White, that shit normal. I ain't even gonna flex. That shit normal. Champions that don't want to fight a particular contender, they give them all these loopholes and obstacles, and you got to fight this person, that person, this person, and that person, until, for whatever reason, the sanctioning body kind of trumps that shit and says, okay, well, he done did this, and this. Now he on mandatory. Now you have to fight him. That's normal with champions giving contenders issues or problems. But a champion giving a whole nother champion stipulations and all, bro, get the hell up out of here. Get up out of here. And I'm not saying that never happened in the history of boxing, but the way it is now, the precedent that y'all setting for that now is terrible. There is no reason why Terrence Crawford should have to fight Sean Porter or Danny Garcia or Keith Thurman to fight Errol Spence. That's like if Joshua still had the belts and Joshua said, well, if Wilder want to fight me, he got to fight Povetkin. Or if he want to fight me, he got to fight Klitschko. Or if he want to fight me, he got to fight Joe Joyce or Daniel Dubois. Until he beats one of them, I ain't finna fight him. That ain't happening though. Yep. Let me tell you something. Bud is a 3-division champ, bro. 35, 40, 47. Undisputed at 40. Earl Spence has only been accomplished a unified championship. It's a good thing. It's not bad. But that's all he's done in boxing. Terrence Bud Crawford has done more in boxing than Errol Spence. He's been on the pound-for-pound list for at least 5 years, if not more. He's a 3-division champion. 3 weight classes, 35, 40, and now 47. He was just undisputed at 40. If Terrence Bud Crawford retired right now, he's a Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Famer. If Errol Spence becomes undisputed at 47, move up to 54, win a belt, move up to 60, win a belt, what can you say bad on Spence then? But Spence just now arrived on the scene, bro. Like he's just now arriving. I know some people, oh, he been boxing, he been fighting, he been knocking fools out. He just now arrived as a unified champ. Just now, bro. He's just now making his claim to fame as a boxer, bro. Cause it don't matter how many wins you got until you win the strap, bro. And who you fight once you win that strap, bro. That's why I don't really respect Wilder too much, because he got the strap, but the people that he chose to fight after that was tomato cans. Wilder didn't fight nobody that posed a real threat to him. Nobody. And then the fact that he win these fights, oh, he beat these dudes, he beat this dude, he fought this many times, and da 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 da. Bro, out of everybody that Wilder fought, who are y'all talking about to this day? To this day, that's still killing the game. Who? Who? Come on, Kenneth. You Wilder, one of Wilder's greatest cheerleaders, bro. Come on, Kenneth. Come on, Kenneth. You knew it was coming. Come on, Kenneth. Speak up for your boy. The contradiction is real. Oh, that's my daughter. That's my daughter. My wife is on our way to school. That's my daughter.
Yep, it's me, everybody.
AJ fought a Hall of Famer, bro. AJ fought people that Wilder wouldn't fight, bro. He fought Charles Martin. Wilder didn't fight Charles Martin. He fought Povetkin. Wilder didn't fight Povetkin for his whatever reason. He fought Klitschko. Wilder didn't fight Klitschko. And Wilder had the opportunity to fight Klitschko way before Joshua fought Klitschko old ass. So I don't want to hear it. I didn't say Charles Martin. He was a champ, bro. He had a strap. He had a strap, bro. Charles Martin had a strap. Charles Martin was calling out Wilder. Wilder did not fight Charles Martin for years. It wasn't like he turned down the fight and a few months later Joshua came. I'm talking about 5+ years. You mean to tell me Wilder wasn't ready to fight Charles Martin for this first 5 years? He wasn't ready to fight for IBF belt within his first 5 years? WBO? The IBO? Come on, man. You killing me, man. You killing me. Yeah, I got my 3 ladies in the building, man. I got Kat, I got Neek, and I got Rue. And my ladies. What that got to do with him fighting Wilder, bro? I love how, like, the shit BFTB said when I was like, Al Heyman this, Al Heyman that. First thing he said to try to counteract that was, when did he get with Al Heyman? What the ain't he with Al Heyman? Ain't he with Al Heyman right now? He with Al Heyman right now, right? Ain't that his advisor? So when he got with Al Heyman, don't got shit to do with what Al Heyman doing right now. We talking about current events. Okay? I love how y'all go back to the past. I want to bring up it. Okay. If Wilder fought 40 Daniel Dubois or 40 Tyson Furies, 100% Tyson Furies, I mean skill-wise and power-wise. I'm not saying them in particular. I'm saying skill-wise and power-wise. Would Wilder be defeated? Would any of the heavyweights be undefeated? Any of them. Anthony Joshua included. Since y'all want to be on, I'm biased and shit. That's what I'm on. That's what I'm on. Okay? Ain't nobody, Wilder ain't fighting to the level. Fury ain't fighting to the level. This Otto Whalen fight, didn't nobody see that shit coming? I know, Kat. I know. AJ underestimated Ruiz and got knocked out. Well, he got stopped. I don't want to go there, Rube. I be trying to tell him all the time. Wilder fighting a 50-year-old for a second time that don't nobody want to see him fight because we already know what's going to happen because we saw what happened the last time. So you trying to fight a dude that you already knocked out, that you don't have to prove anything to, because only people out your whole career, and it's only 2 people throughout your whole career that you have to question about, did you really beat them or not? And one person you already beat him. And that was Bermane Stiverne, because he was the only person to go whole 12 rounds with you. Come to find out, partially the reason why he was able to go whole 12 rounds, because you broke your right hand early in the fight. Then the second time you fought Bermane Stiverne, you knocked him out in convincing fashion, because Bermane Stiverne just got off the couch, and he owed you that rematch anyway. Then when you went life and death with Tyson Fury off the couch. So anytime you fighting somebody, because I don't look at Bermane Stiverne as a top dude, but I'm just saying he was a guy that you went life. Well, you didn't go life and death with him, but you went 12 rounds with Bermane Stiverne. And Tyson Fury, you went life and death with. You are not fighting that type of competition, meaning a Tyson Fury on a regular basis. You're not fighting that. In 40 fights, you've only fought that once. I'm just saying. In 40 fights, you've only really went life and death once. So if you want to go off of the Teddy Atlas rule, Deontay Wilder has only had 1 fight. Out of 40 fights, if you're going to go off of the Teddy Atlas rule and how, if you really want to think about it, Wilder only had 1 fight.
Where's your size brother?
Right here. He only had 1 fight. Wilder only had 1 fight where it was like, hey, dude could actually get you. This dude is actually going to give you, make sure it's the right amount.
What? 2?
And that's what y'all go off of. Well, 99% of the people he fought, they hit the canvas. Who has he fought? Who has he fought? He's only had 1 meaningful fight out of 40.
Tell him.
Only 1. And you just and your excuse, your go-to is, well, everybody he fought went to the canvas. Preach.
Tell me something.
How does Fury have a better resume than both? He has better skills than both of them. I give you that. But how does he have a better resume than both of them? And the only real person on Tyson Fury's list for real, you could say, is Klitschko. Saying since a lot of people saying the only person Joshua fought is Klitschko, to be technical, the only person Fury fought is Klitschko too. And based on today's time, basically it's just Klitschko and Wilder for Fury. But pretty much almost every top heavyweight in the game today, Joshua already fought him. Just saying. Who hasn't Joshua fought that's considered to be a top guy aside from Wilder and Fury? Who hasn't? Who hasn't Anthony Joshua fought at this stage that isn't Tyson Fury or Wilder that's a top opponent? Big Baby got caught on the juice, bro. You can't even say Big Baby, bro. He was finna fight him. Big Baby was pissed dirty. Come on, man. Nope. Next. Give me something. Ortiz, no. Who is Ortiz, bro? He fought Parker already. I don't know why y'all think like Ortiz is like the gatekeeper of the heavyweight division, bro. Like Ortiz, you gotta fight Ortiz. Like that's y'all go-to. You gotta fight Ortiz. Like y'all use Ortiz like y'all use Sean Porter. He gotta fight Ortiz. He gotta fight Sean Porter. That's y'all go to. He's the longest reigning. He's this and he's that and he's who he beat, bro. That don't impress me, bro. That don't impress me. You know what it me? B-Hop when he did it. You know why? Because B-Hop, everybody B-Hop fought was top 5, if not top 10 for sure. What's up, bro? What's up, Tommy? B-Hop fought top dudes, bro. B-Hop was fighting dudes that you was like, Bernard, you don't need to be fighting him. You don't need to be fighting him. And he would get in there and beat him. He's not killing boxing, bro. You're not killing boxing fighting once a year, bro. You know how I know a lot of y'all be brainwashed? It's because no matter what I say, or no matter how much sense that I make, y'all will still go back to a narrative that y'all have been taught or that y'all have been grilled into believe in for so long. A lot of y'all is brainwashed. And y'all try to flip it on me and say I'm brainwashed when all I'm doing, I'm just being fair. I'm just being fair. I'm not catering to nobody, no particular fighter, not even my favorite ones. If Errol Spence was a former 3-division world champion and a former undisputed champion, I would give Errol all the props in the world. I wouldn't give a fuck if Terrence Crawford just got his undisputed belt. Unified the belts. I wouldn't give a damn about none of that. If Errol Spence had one belt, I don't care if it's WBC or the IBF, if he had that one belt and Crawford unified, but Errol Spence is a former unified and undisputed and currently is a world champion, Errol Spence the same credit that I give Terrence Crawford, but that's not the case. Thank you for real. Boxing is over hundreds of years old, and Terrence Crawford is one of seven throughout the history of boxing. There's only been seven to do that, and he's one of those seven. What has Earl Spence done in the sport of boxing that transcends genres that we will talk about 5-10 years from now, that he's already done at this point in his career? I already know what y'all gonna say about Wilder. Would you say what's going on with White? White tripping out right now. White going through the motions. Margarito fought all the top dudes of his era. I don't think there is one top dude Margarito didn't fight in his era. Wilder is not finna fight nobody that's gonna pose a real threat to him or that's gonna be a real risk to him. He's not going to do it. They do. I ain't saying I'm from that era, bro. I grew up in the Tyson Holyfield. You spell Holyfield wrong. I grew up in the Tyson Holyfield, Riddick Bowe, Lennox Lewis. I grew up in the Hakeem Rockmans, the Marco Antonio Barreros, the all that. The Hakeem Hameds. I grew up in all that. They fought. Roy Jones, Pretty Boy Floyd. Like, I grew up in that era, bro. That's what y'all say. I'm not finna be afraid of a dude that offered me $100 million. Alright. Wilder ain't offering no contracts, bro. Y'all sucking this dude. That dude has done some of the dumbest shit in all captivity, and y'all still will support him. Still will stick by him, no matter what he say. Y'all are very good girlfriends for him. Y'all were very good, very good girlfriends. For real, for real. Wilder say some of the dumbest shit in captivity, and y'all still, well, we got you. Y'all make more excuses for him. Instead of saying, yeah, D, man, that what he said at that time was just so stupid. I still rock with him, but that right there, DT, bro, was just, wow. I don't know why they let Wilder talk. Y'all can't do that. Y'all got Wilder dick all up in your asses so much, y'all don't know what to do.
That's gay.
Y'all don't know what to do. Wilder ain't sent out no offers to nobody. I got Khalid beating Benavidez. It's the realest shit right there. That's why I modded you, Adrian. That's why I modded you. He's undefeated. There's nothing to argue. There's a lot to argue. You ain't got no depth on your fucking fight resume. My opponent backed out 2 weeks out. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see I was training. I was ready to go. All the shit. Ask Ruby. She followed me on Ask Ruby and For Real. They follow me on Instagram, bro. I was ready. I was in good shape, bro. I was in good shape. I was ready to go. My face was all slim. My replacement backed out. The person that I was supposed to fight was the replacement. And then my replacement backed out. And my replacement had a better record than my original opponent. What's up, Andre? So I was juiced. I was actually happy that my replacement had a better record than the original opponent I had. And then when I found out he backed out 2 weeks out, they was like, hey, bro, he saw who you was, and he didn't want no smoke. So I'm like, all right. 1 and 2, bro. Sometimes. Yeah, I'm in Cali, bro. Sometimes I keep up with UFC. I don't know when Big Baby Miller fought a legitimate threat. Miracle Cold Crop. That was the last time he fought a legitimate threat. Miracle Cold Crop. He can't beat John Jones. He can't beat John Jones. Yeah, he backed out. Evidently, he didn't want no smoke. Cause you don't back out 2 weeks out of before the fight, bro. Like you don't say you finna fight. You training. Then all of a sudden, 2 weeks out, right before the fight, oh, I'm not finna fight. Like 2 weeks, bro. The fight is 2 weeks away. Like you at pretty much like you train this week, next week go light, fight week. I'm going with Porgras. But he calling out John though. He constantly calling out John. Got John name in his mouth, all the shit. Yeah, his walkout was epic. I like that. I like that. Who ducking? Who ducking? Bro, did y'all listen? Okay, since y'all such a fans of PBC, did y'all listen to Keith Thurman, y'all PBC fighter? Y'all listen to Keith Thurman? Y'all listen to one time, two time, I ain't got time. You better not duck me, son. Y'all listen to him? What did Keith Thurman say? This is a duck. Did I receive a contract? No, I didn't receive a contract. Now, if a fighter receives a contract with a date, a venue, and what I'm finna get paid, and I say no, not okay, yeah, I'll do it, but you gotta pay me more, or yeah, I'll do it, but we gotta do a different venue, but we gonna do the fight. If you say just no, that's a duck. That's a duck. How many times was Deontay Wilder offered a contract? How many times was Errol Spence offered a contract? And they said no. I ain't asking you the reason because I know y'all gonna come. Well, it was this reason. It was this. It was this. How? Let's keep it simple. How many times was Deontay Wilder offered a contract? How many times was Errol Spence offered a contract and they said no? Yes, Wilder does use AJ name for clout. What up, Kata? Because he still need to talk about AJ. He still need AJ don't even got a belt. Your next opponent is pretty much supposed to be Tyson Fury. And you talking about Anthony Joshua, the strapless champion? I wouldn't even be talking about AJ, bro, if I was Wilder. He'd be an afterthought. I wouldn't say nothing about AJ unless he beat Andy Ruiz. He ain't nobody. I wouldn't even be talking. Why would you still be talking bad about Anthony Joshua? I said this in my last stream about how he kept saying, oh, Anthony Joshua ain't built for this. He ain't made for this. Bitch, nigga, you not made for this shit either. Ain't you the one that used to play basketball and you can't dribble? Ain't you the one that tried to play every other sport known to man and you couldn't do it because you garbage? So by the grace of God, you are blessed enough to have a strong enough right hand to where you could jump in the sport of boxing? And even then, you don't even do that shit right? But you want to talk about somebody who basically is an Olympian just like you, somebody who's a knockout artist pretty much just like you, but he ain't made for this. Boxing wasn't your first choice, Wilder. You was waiting tables at IHOP. You didn't know what the fuck you was gonna do with your life. You lucked up if somebody put you in this position, bro. Cut it out, bro. You be saying reckless shit. You be saying shit, be like, how dare you? How dare you open your mouth and say some shit like that? Who are my top 5 heavyweights? Honestly, I don't even like none of them niggas. To keep it real, Kenneth, I do not like none of the heavyweights in boxing, bro. I don't like none of them, bro. I came up in a different era, bro. These heavyweights to me they not special. You feel me? I just give credit where credit is due, bro. That's it. That's all I do as far as that is concerned. But other than that, I don't really give a shit about the heavyweight division. I'm not impressed. And that's the thing. Watch how quick if Ruiz beat AJ. Watch how quick Ruiz and Wilder fight get made. Watch how quick that fight get made, bro. I'm talking about that fight is going to be made and announced within the week. That fight is they're gonna have a date, you, everything, tickets go on sale. Oh, I'm telling you, watch. Yeah, I think J-Rock is pretty good at 54. I want to see what he do against Jared Hurd the second time, and that's going to determine what I really think, how far he's going to go at 54. That's why AJ is doing strength and conditioning now, and he's going into camp in better shape because his conditioning, his strength and conditioning, and his cardio is shit, which means his trainer McCracken ain't doing shit with him. He just basically just letting him do whatever the fuck he wants to. He's not getting him in fight shape. He shouldn't get tired like that. Anthony Joshua is not a volume puncher, bro. He's not a dude that just throws punches in bunches. He throws like maybe 1 or 2 punches at a time. You might get a 3 or 4 punch combination out of him, maybe. And that's only if he got you hurt. So if he don't really got you hurt, he's literally a 1-2 fighter. That's what makes the Wilder Joshua fight a 50-50 fight. Because they both are ticky-tack, 1 or 2 shots fighters. They only throw 1 or 2 shots at a time. They're not volume punchers, neither one of them. So if Anthony Joshua gets tired from being the type of fighter he is, that means he's not trained right. He ain't trained right. He's not in fight shape. He's just in decent shape, but he's not in fight shape. Fight shape and in regular good shape is 2 different types of fitness. 2 totally different types of fitness, man. And that's what I'm saying, Coyote. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, KO. You know what I'm saying? Is that Wilder, he is like, when Wilder fights, you do want to see how it's going to turn out. You do want to see how it's going to play out. You know what I'm saying? That's no lie. But he don't have an elite win. Ortiz is not an elite win. Okay? Because Ortiz ain't an elite fighter. Now, hence he beat Fury. That's an elite win. That's only one. I want to see Wilder beat elite fighters, bro. Or lose. Win, lose, or draw. I still want to see what he do. It's that simple. I just want to see what he do. Well, let Wilder tell it. Usyk ain't gonna do nothing. Usyk is wasting his time, and he's a cruiserweight. Even though Wilder a cruiserweight too, and he thinking that I guess he the only person that can hit hard or whatever. So it is what it is. That's true. No 6'9" man can move like that. He needs his cardio up. How many elite fighters are there out there? Enough to put on Wilder's resume. Because regardless of how many are there out there, there are none in the win column on Wilder's resume. So regardless of how many there are or how many they are not out there, there are still none of those names in the win column on Wilder's resume. Yeah, I want to see what he do against Povetkin, somebody like of that caliber. People say we don't need to see Wilder fight better competition because he's going to knock them out, but that ain't happening with Ortiz or Fury. He had to put in work to win them fights and still got Now that's hella dumb. People say that they don't need to see Wilder fight better competition because he'll knock them out. So you don't want to see him fight better competition because he'll knock them out. So you rather see him fight tomato cans. You rather see him fight. You don't want to see him fight a top guy. He'll knock them out anyway. He hasn't done it though. None of y'all is in his camp. None of y'all is a part of his team, but y'all know what he gonna do. Y'all know all this. And all your information is just like my secondhand information. This ain't exclusive information. It's all excuses, bro. What's up, Lauren? All these excuses. I wouldn't say AJ resume is the best of all time. I'd say it's the best of his era. Because honestly, to be real with you, AJ could have did more to make that fight happen. He could have. When he saw that the money wasn't working, he could have showed more that he want that fight. He could have. He could have showed that he really wanted to make that fight happen. And he didn't show that he wanted to make the fight happen outside of Wilder turning down generational wealth. Hey, I've been telling people that shit too. Who is Dominic Brazil beat? Who Ortiz beat? Who has Ortiz beaten since he fought Wilder? That's why you respect Canelo. You respect Manny Pacquiao. They fought Floyd Mayweather. Look at where their careers is at since they fought Floyd. Since before they fought Floyd, and then look at where their careers has been since they fought Floyd. They still considered to be the top tiers of the division. You don't consider no fighter that Wilder has fought a top tier opponent. Y'all would say Ortiz is a top tier opponent maybe 10 years ago. Not now. He old. Like, if he was a top tier opponent, why ain't nobody trying to pay to see him fight then? Why ain't Showtime trying to pay to see that fight then? If he's a top tier opponent. If this fight is such a great fight to make happen, why isn't Showtime backing this up? I agree, KO. Wilder lose, the LDBC and all of Wilder's fans gonna lose their damn minds. The day Wilder lose, the whole YouTube boxing community is gonna flip. In the Hall of Fame. Who can you compare Wilder's career to that's a Hall of Famer? That's already a Hall of Famer, bro. I'm just saying, bro. I'm waiting on the answer to my question, bro. Out of all the heavyweight grades, bro, who resume is Wilder's better than? Excuse me. Who? Who can you say, hey man, yeah, your resume is on par. You fought this, yeah, man. And back in the day, he fought this, yeah, man, yeah. Hall of Famer because his resume is on par with such and such. Who can you say that about Wilder? Be honest. Who is Wilder's resume on par with? That's a Hall of Famer right now. That's already a Hall of Famer. Again, what Hall of Famer in boxing, heavyweight, can you compare Deontay Wilder's career to if he was to retire right now? Who can you compare his career to and say, yeah, he a Hall of Famer because it's on par with this heavyweight? Not this bullshit where y'all try to avoid the question and say when he retired back at his fights and appreciate his knockouts. Give a fuck about that. Because if I want to look back at somebody's career and appreciate their knockouts, I'll look at Julian Jackson. I'll look at Rocky Marciano. I'll look at Mike Tyson. I'll look at Ray Mercer. You know what I'm saying? If I want to just look at somebody getting knocked the fuck out, I'll look at Tommy Hearns. I'll look at Roberto Duran. It's other people I could look at if I want to just see somebody get knocked the fuck out in convincing fashion, bro. Come on, man. You talking to DT3, bro. I do this boxing shit, bro. I'm not sold on one particular fighter because I just want to suck this one fighter so bad. Get off of that. I don't want to hear that. You see what Rube said? I don't want to hear about what he would do, what he could do, but he ain't doing it. Wilder will knock him out. Did he? Wilder do this. Did he? Wilder can do this. Will he? All the shit y'all saying he can do, he could do, he is gonna do, he ain't doing it, and Wilder ain't even saying he gonna do it. What up, Brian? What's up, B Mazel? Ridiculous. Don't for real, don't I see I told you. I call you for real because you're the truth. Just saying. Since he said he a Hall of Famer, I didn't even see your question. After this movie go off, say everything for the bed. I told you can't be on that shit. You need to after this go off, sides in the bed, Faith gets in her bed, change some asses, and it's nap time. I'm just saying. I've been said that, Scott, but you know, they got their excuses, bro. If AJ was an easy fight, bro, he'd have took that 100 million, knocked him out, and AJ would be an afterthought. Wilder would have all the belts right now. He'd have all of them. Ruiz wouldn't have shit. And they'll end up blackballing AJ. None of them. None of them. The ones that have the most potential is Fury. Fury has the most potential to be a Hall of Famer because of his charisma and also what he do for the sport of boxing and the attention that he brings. Because Fury came all the way over here from the UK and like he's just like everybody love him over here. So Fury has a good chance of being a Hall of Famer because of what he's doing in boxing, what he's done in his life, and the charisma he brings. Yeah, just like PBC trying to basically discredit the WBO. Take her out of Faith's bed and put her in the bed she's supposed to be in. You know better. That ain't supposed to go down like that. Put Faith in her bed, give her a pacifier, nap time. Damn kids. Yeah, he is. People know about Fury over here. They start off by saying that big white boy. Who's that big white boy? That big old white boy. What's his name? Fury. Yeah, him. They know about him. He's the big white boy. Yeah, he held on to that one belt for the life of him. Yeah, that's what they call him out here, bro. They know who he is. They know who he is. He the big old white boy. Just being honest. That's what they call him. You think Wilder is better than the rest because Wilder hit hard. That's the thing. That's how I know. Like y'all basing that on Wilder because he hit hard, and people are dumb enough to stand there in front of Wilder and let him hit them. I know, cat. Like he don't have a skill set, bro. He just hit hard. Just saying, he just hit hard. That's what I'm saying. So I'm a fighter, right? So let's say this is how I know. So if I fight this dude, right, and he 40, I'm 35, but I look like I'm 25. But if I go in there and I pummel this dude and he 40, you know what y'all gonna say? Oh, you beating up on old people. Not my fan base. They probably say the same shit. But you LDBC cats would be like, or you Wilder fans would be like, oh, he beating up on old people. He beating up on old people. Y'all wouldn't give me a credible win unless I was somebody that was credible. You just gonna move me out the way? What you doing? Go. Go. Fury outbox. I think I gave Wilder 2 rounds. No, 3 rounds. Sorry, I gave him 3 rounds off the whole fight. It do, you know, but I'm not. I don't like fighting old dudes, bro. I want to fight young cats. I want to fight because them the ones that'll give me the bigger challenges. The youngsters. I spar youngsters. I like to fight youngsters. I beat up on youngsters. But Wilder ain't no Hall of Famer, bro. I told y'all my last chat. He beat Fury, Joshua, Dillian White. He Hall of Famer. We'll see. That's true. Like if it's a true vet, like it's a dude that's like 38 or 40, 41, but he got like a ton of fights and he's really good. That's different. That's different. And he still look like he got it. That's different. Bro, Nigel Ben needs to sit his ass down. Thank you. Trying to tell you. Trying to tell you. But look, I gotta go. Gotta check on my kids, man. 100.